My name's Johnny.
Drop it.
Hey, how's it going, Joker fam? It's your boy, Haha Joker, aka the Black Joker, back out again. Another Madden video for you guys. And today, as you guys know, we have a title update, and we have some other things to go over as far as Season 2, man. So, obviously, I do these type of videos for every season we do, but obviously now that we got a title update, more of a reason to do it. So, as it is, right, we're going to go ahead and show off the team. There's a couple things that we have to go over, and some of them big, some of them small. Starting off the team first, man. As you guys can see, if you guys haven't been watching the streams or nothing like that, if you guys have been watching the streams, you are somewhat updated on the team. But if you guys haven't been able to tune into the streams, this is what the team is currently looking like. We do have one of the best O-lines in the game, if not the best O-line in the game. For what that's worth. As you guys can see, we do have Tyreek Hill, man, the vintage one. We do have Devon A-Chain. The Dolphins side of the ball, as far as our theme team goes, has been up and running. You know what I'm saying? So we are going to be getting out Dolphins gameplay soon, obviously depending on how getting Jalen Waddle and Junior Seau, thanks to Mutt Leaks, we already know we're going to be getting him. But depending on how those two players go, we will be getting out gameplay to you guys with them. And as far as the defensive side of the ball goes, we do have Charles Woodson, Seawood, captain of, well, I guess now the America's Most Wanted. We do have him on the team, man. It took us a while to get him. We will be getting out gameplay for him either today or probably sometime tomorrow, but we will be getting gameplay out with him. Getting these cards is hard, bro. We didn't even pull him. It's, if you don't get a chance to pull these cards, these LTD cards, and again, that's the same thing it's going to be with Waddle tomorrow whenever the breakout promo comes out. It's the same thing, man. If you don't get a chance to pull these cards, you're essentially just playing the game to get your coins up to get these cards. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we have to do, man. We have to get lucky enough to get our coins up, do well in Mutt Champs, do well in Gauntlet, and, you know, just try to, you know, buy them essentially. So that's what it is, man. Obviously, thanks to EA constantly messing up rookie premieres, we have a lot of rookie premiere players in our lineup, man. Terran Arnold being one of them. We also have Rome, yeah, Duzier, and I forgot who the other rookie premier player is. I don't know if he's on defense or not, but either way, oh yeah, Tyler Nubin. So either way, once again, and some people got 4, some people got 5 rookie premieres, or whatever the case is. EA, this is how it should be, man. If you do rookie premieres, just give us, like, I guess all the rookie premieres, because keep in mind, these should have stopped at 85 overall. So these cards shouldn't even obviously be as good as they are, but because EA just keeps messing up rookie premieres, they're at 80 or at 88 overall now. So, like, honestly, EA, just give us all the rookie premiere players. If we did rookie premieres last year, just give us all the rookie premiere players and just be done with it. It would be way easier to push out, but whatever. I digress. We also have Jason Taylor, another big Dolphins pickup. Very happy about that. But other than that, and obviously got Ramsey as the redux. So like I said, Dolphins team is coming together. So we will be, you know, pushing these things out as we move forward. You know what I'm saying? But once again, Charles Woodson gameplay going to be coming out soon. Now, as far as everything else dealing with Season 2 goes, obviously MCS wise, we are in most feared currently right now. All right, so as it is, man, this is what we're looking like as far as the bracket play goes, man. As you guys can see, we are positioned right now at 173. Obviously, this is going to be subject to change because, like I said, the ladders are going to be open up, as you guys can see here, September 21st and 22nd, which have already passed. But once again, the ladders are going to be open up again September 28th and the 29th. So we got to capitalize, either stay where we're at or get better positioning, whichever one works. But out of the players that are playing 2,291, like I said, this is very good positioning, very good for us. So once again, very happy about that. And obviously, in comparison, we have 12 games played, and compared to some of the top guys, you know, Astro, Wesley, Fancy, stuff like that, these guys got 20 games played, 21 games played, 19. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't capitalize on the amount of games we could have had played, but once again, this does take place on Sunday, and, you know, your boy watching the games, watching the Dolphins game, watching the Raiders game. So I just kind of got to it when I could. You know what I mean? Like I said, I obviously am taking it serious, but you know, it's Sunday, bro. I just want to chill, watch the game. I don't want to deal with stressing out about Madden. You feel me? So it is what it is. But once again, I already knew we had another weekend coming up. So depending on where we're at as far as placement on Saturday, will determine how many games I try to get in on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's pretty much the gist of it. You know what I mean? But either way, getting into more of the title update aspect of Season 2. Like I said already, the title update came out today. There was a lot of different things. You guys can go on Madden or EA.com and see the gridiron notes and so on and so forth. But here's one thing that I have noticed a lot from not just playing the game, but playing in the MCS ladders, you know, playing in Gauntlet, playing in MUT Champs, so on and so forth. One thing that I noticed is defensively, there is a lot of interesting things that have happened. So for me, 4-3 doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? 4-3 does not work anymore for us. We can't get pressure sitting forward the way we used to. Now, here's the thing, right? Keep in mind, right? 4-3, how it has been up until this patch, was the way you've gotten pressure is the same way that the double A gap pressure works. It's everybody on the D line is close together, and they're just bumping into each other, causing commotion, and the O lineman can't really pick up everything, which, once again, they said that they addressed in the title update, so I don't know how much it would have mattered anyways. But once again, that everybody being close up and causing that commotion on the line of scrimmage typically let maybe one, maybe even two players just get in free, and that's how you got pressure. You generated pressure out of the double A gap. 4-3 was very similar to that because you were able to pinch everybody together, and there was shoulder pad to shoulder pad, and you were able to generate generally the same type of pressure. But can't do it anymore, right? So we're gonna come out in some kind of bunch, because, you know, whatever, people just come out in bunch. As you guys can see, pinching the D-line doesn't do that no more, right? They don't get shoulder pad to shoulder pad. The pressure that you get is just going to be organic pressure from here on out, right? Now, once again, I don't know why this change has happened, but you can't do it. You can spread them as far as you want, pause, but pinching won't get them any closer. And like I said, these two D tackles, I don't know why that just happened, but these two D tackles here would be shoulder pad to shoulder pad, and these ends will be in a little bit closer. They'll probably be like right about here, and this is where the pressure came in for. But once again, they don't get close anymore, so there's no point in being in this if you can't generate pressure sitting forward. Now, here's the funny thing about this is that now, which everybody should know by now, if you don't know, Dollar is still broken in this game. Okay, now coincidentally, which is very funny to me, Dollar is primarily a DB formation. You have a lot of DBs on the field all at one time, which is funny enough because the most expensive position in this game currently is DBs. Funny. So as it is, man, like even like new LTDs that just came out, like Gronkowski. Gronk right now, obviously he came out, he was like a mil or whatever the case is. This man's down to like 600 something K. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but once again, all these other LTD corners have retained their price. You know what I'm saying? Nate Wiggins, even Stingley, even though he's outdated, nobody's gonna really use him. He's like 700K. You feel me? So like a lot of these players are still very expensive because they're DBs, and everybody knows Dollar still works. Now keep in mind, Dollar has worked from last year, and EA couldn't fix it or whatever the case is. This is what is their year to try to fix it, and I thought it was fixed. You know what I'm saying? I figured that it was simply because people weren't using it. People went to double A gap, other things, and now apparently Dollar is still back in this game. Now, funny enough, even though it got picked up that time, I think it's because I slid him for whatever reason, and it's very weird that it happens. But if I were to respot the ball, let's just say on this hash, right? Respot it on this hash here. I've seen this get in very easily. We can block that. Slant your D-line in. This is all you have to do. You don't even have to hover if you don't want to. It'll essentially come in free. Now, it didn't get in right away because he got bumped by the center, but he was untouched. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can just go ahead, slant them in. You can put this guy to block. You can let who is this? LB. You can let him rush if you want to, but like I said, just for demonstration purposes, we're not gonna let him rush. You know what I'm saying? And once again, or he should have came in free. I don't know why the center keeps picking him up, but it still comes in pretty free. And I've seen some people say it's because it's off the right hash that it comes in so free, but I have no idea. But we'll hover this time just to like make sure that this gets in, and then there you go. It came in free. He just got rid of the ball quick. So once again, guys, this still works, EA. Like I don't, and once again, I don't understand the issue with this. So here's my whole thing with this, right? This guard, since last year, should be picking this up. And keep in mind, I get it. It's a CPU, it's practice mode. They're not going to be able to slide protection and stuff like that. Now, once again, you can pick this up, but you have to full slide left, which means, if you guys don't know, when you full slide left, that means your right guard is going to pick up the D tackle. Your center is now going to pick up this blitzing guy coming up the A gap. Once again, it shouldn't have to be this way because this is base. Because once again, the CPU can't slide protection. This is base, right? There's no way in hell this guard should not be picking this up, right? This should have been fixed already. You shouldn't have to slide protection. You shouldn't have to do anything because he's not picking up anybody. This is not even like a confusing situation where even possibly I was lined up with my user over the guard and somehow he got mixed up or whatever. No, he's not picking up anybody. He's not double teaming anybody. He's just not doing anything and he's getting in free. This should not be a thing, EA. Ever. Dollars should have been fixed a long time ago and it's not. Now, once again, more so this has to do with possibly it being off the right hash. Who knows? We're going to find out right now. But again, it doesn't matter what hash is on. It shouldn't be coming in free. But once again, like I said, step up. Make sure this guy is not blitzing. And once again, Luke Kuechly comes in free. So, we're going to respot the ball on the opposite hash. And we'll see what happens, right? So, we're on the opposite hash now. I'm on the left hash. So, we're going to see how well this gets in now. Right, we're gonna go ahead, hover the O-line, gets picked up. So why does the hash marker determine this? Right, so we're doing the same thing, same adjustments, hovering the O-line, and this gets picked up, no problem. No problem at all. Now, here's the funny thing. Even if, let's say, I want to flip it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because we're on the opposite hash. Maybe now it's because, it's just the why it's coming in free or not coming in free, not getting picked up, whatever. Okay, we'll hover. And we'll see if the right guard dumbs out. The right guard doesn't dumb out. He picks it up, no problem. So why is it that this blitz only comes in the way it does off the right hash? That's the absolutely confusing part to this. It gets picked up the way it's supposed to everywhere else on the field. I don't even think it gets in like that on the in the middle of the field, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so we're in the middle of the field, and we're gonna see how well it gets in. Once again, same thing. Make sure this guy is blocking, slant it in. Let's see what happens. Picked up. So once again, I don't understand it. It gets picked up the majority of the field except on the right hash. Everywhere else it gets picked up fine, but on the right hash you can call this all day, I guess, and it's going to get in. And unless you full slide your O-line and your center has to pick it up. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But once again, it shouldn't have to be that way, in my opinion. It shouldn't have to. So as it is, sadly, my 4-3 is chalked. I can't run 4-3 no more. It is what it is. So we're probably gonna have to run dollar. We're gonna probably have to run 3-2 and leave it at that, because we can't generate pressure unless it's gonna be organic pressure out of 4-3 anymore. And once again, I don't know any other defenses that's going to be able to have that that shoulder pad pressure, unless, like, because I don't even think big nickel even allows us to shift like that either. They get kind of close. But you can see the difference on how close they are now in comparison to what 4-3 is. Now, once again, I don't think it's going to still generate, because they're still not rubbing against each other. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not that close. But once again, they're way closer in this than they were out of 4-3, where, once again, like I said, everybody is shoulder pad to shoulder pad. We go into 4-3 over, come out, and it doesn't matter what we come out in, but you guys can see, look at that shift. That's nothing in comparison to what it was like literally just yesterday or the day before yesterday. This, like, only 2 people move. Like, this is bad. And once again, like I said, you're not gonna get any pressure unless it's organic. So this is not good. This is not good. So we're gonna have to figure something out. Like I said, I'm gonna go through my defensive playbook, see what we can find. If we can't find anything, I'm gonna have to run dollar, bro. They now have taken away 4-3 away from me, so I can't generate pressure like that. Once again, unless I can find something similar, and I'm gonna let you guys know right now, double A gap is not the move. All right, I've played against a lot of double A gap, even in the fucking ladders. I played against double A gap. It's not good. I could run all over double A gap. I could run all over just about any other formation, coincidentally, besides dollar, besides 3-2, which once again brings me to another point. Dollar needs to be nerfed, okay? And I get it from a money standpoint. This is going to be huge for EA, because they're going to continue putting out DBs that are just crazy, either crazy good or always going to be LTDs, right? Joey Porter, Charles Woodson, Ed Reed's tough to get, Christian Gonzalez tough to get, Jair Brown, yeah, he's a DB, but he's affordable. But for in the grand scheme of things, any other DBs, let's see, these guys are pretty affordable because they're set cards. Tony Jefferson, 925K. I have not seen a single person use this Tony Jefferson card, yet he is still almost $1 million. I don't get it. But once again, it's because he's a DB in comparison to other LTDs. Mark, 547K. He is the same price almost as Harrison Smith. He is closer to Harrison Smith than he is friggin' Tony Jefferson, but yet he's an LTD. Mark is an LTD. Joey Bosa, LTD. Yet these guys are going for around the same price as a set card in Harrison Smith. You know what I'm saying? So EA is already playing towards the meta that they know dollar is what everybody's in. If you want to run good dollar, you need to have good DBs. Nate Wiggins has been out for a minute. 1.5 mil. He's a dog, don't get me wrong, but this is what this is. You know what I'm saying? Ricky Williams, somehow he stayed up in price. I don't get that. But either way, Derek Stingley. I don't see anybody using Derek Stingley anymore. Yeah, he is 683K. This is a dollar type. This is a dollar type year until they fix it, right? Until they fix 3-2. Personally, okay, I'm gonna end this video on this rant, and I'm not gonna bring this up again. EA Sports. Once again, dollar is primarily a DB formation. You have a lot of DBs on the field. Not at any point in time should my 300 plus pound O-lineman be getting stood up at the line of scrimmage, or a yard away from the line of scrimmage, or 2 yards away from the line of scrimmage. They should not be getting stood up by any DB in this game. Not a single one. Okay? Just for clarification, right? Just to give you guys some little bit of like what I'm talking about, right? We were told weight matters in this game. Okay? Now, for me, I don't know how y'all tote the rock, but for me, typically when I run the ball, I'm going to the right side. Okay? If you are in dollar, nobody's over your guards at all. So your guards should be going upfield, which they typically do, to pick up whoever's in that second level, whether it's a linebacker or typically a DB, right? So Cody is let's just do a little quick little check on what Cody's rocking with, right? 6'5", 302 pounds. Okay, now I don't know about y'all, but I don't know a single DB in this game that's even close to that weight at all. Which let me just get all the facts together real quick for you guys, right? Cody has 85 strength with 302 pounds on him, with a run block of 85, a run block power of 87, and a run block footwork of 80. Okay, now in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter on whether or not how good his stats are, whatever the case is. He is the best right guard in this game, or at least tied with Greg Little, but he's 302 pounds. I think Greg Little's like 267 or something like that. But regardless of it, 85 strength, 85 run block, 87 run block power. We'll just keep it to those stats for the time being, right? I have seen this guy personally. I have seen him get stood up by Sean Taylor, Cam Chancellor. I've seen him get stood up on the line of scrimmage by these players. Now, once again, they told us weight matters in this game. All right. Now I don't know about y'all, and yes, I've still played against Cam Chancellor, but let's find somebody better, right? Let's go to somebody a little bit better, right? Jair Brown has what are these important stats for run blocking? From running the ball. Now this is obviously a run support safety. 202 pounds. Okay, he is almost 100 pounds lighter than my right guard. Okay, so let's go to where is it at? Where is his? I'm not seeing it right now. It should be in general, right? Strength. This motherfucker got 57 strength in comparison to my right guard, who has 85 strength. Joker, maybe his block shed is high. He is a run blocking. He's a run support safety. Maybe his block shed is high, right? Let's see. I see speed, agility. It should be on defense, hit power, block shed. 70. Okay. Now to put this in perspective for you guys, just in case y'all forgot the old lineman stats. On 70 run blocking, he is still 10 less than the run blocking footwork on my right guard, Cody. Which Cody, I think it was 80 if I'm not mistaken. Everything else was like 85 or 87 between the run blocking and the run blocking power. So we're going to leave that out the way. Just in the footwork alone, it's already 10 more than what his block shedding is. Not to mention the strength, not to mention the weight. Yet I have personally seen Jair Brown, as a user, step up and blow my right guard's back out. Stand him the fuck up like you would have thought Vince Wilfork was back there at linebacker standing my right guard up. Yeah, I have seen Jair Brown do this no problem. Stymieing the run at $1. Now, there's quite a few ways that this can go. Me personally, they need to bring back weak boxing. If y'all don't know what weak boxing was, if you came out in a set that was not lined up to what the old linemen were, so essentially for me, I run 2 tight ends, one in my backfield, one in my slot, right? If I were to come out in that, right, you would see one or two things. You would either see your D-line significantly get pushed back, number one, or number two, you would see pancakes. That's what needs to happen. Y'all need to bring back weak boxing because I have gone against too many people who sit in dollar or whatever, nickel 3-2, whatever you want to call it. They will sit in this all game long. Why? Because you can stop the run and you can defend the pass. There should be no formation in the game that you should be able to do both out of that doesn't take skill. It's one thing if I'm sitting at 4-3 and my linebackers are just covering the flats good and I got my corners playing over top and I got good users. That's not the same thing as you being able to cover with good cover guys, DBs, because they cover better than linebackers, and your DBs are able to stymie the run. It never should happen. So, personally, they need to bring back weak boxing. And once again, weak boxing was also similar to when you would pass commit, but your opponent ran the ball, and your defensive players would be slow, and you'll see pancakes, stuff like that. Weak boxing has something to do with that too. They need to bring that back, without a doubt. So, whenever the next title update is, they can just throw the update in whenever they want to, I guess. Whatever it is, please bring back weak boxing. Because I'm tired of seeing this. Because now I have to run dollar. I have to. Because if I don't, I'm losing games. Why? Because I can't get pass rush out of just sending 4 anymore. I can't get pass rush out of 4-3 anymore. I can't get pass rush out of big nickel over G. Right? Now, I don't know how well maybe 3-4 is going to work or anything else. I'm going to lab it up and see. But if not, y'all are going to see me in dollar all game just like everybody else. Why? Because now I'm competing like in the MCS ladders. It's one thing of me running off meta on offense, but guess what? The offense at least still works. You feel me? But I can't be running defense and it don't work. You know what I'm saying? If I'm giving my opponent 6-7 seconds in the pocket because I can't generate a pass rush, I'm going to probably lose that game. Because if I have to get into a shootout with you, all it's going to take is me making one mistake and that's it. And because you're sitting at dollar, that mistake's probably going to end up happening. Why? Because I can't run the ball. I can't tote the rock. Because my guards, and keep in mind, we're not even going to talk about fucking Quentin Nelson. Right, we're not even going to talk about the fact that Quentin Nelson is a significantly better guard than my right guard. We won't even get into that. Just on the fact that my right guard himself, Cody, cannot do anything with the safety. Okay, that is absolutely absurd. It's ridiculous. No, there should not be. I've seen people still using Divine Diablo. And yes, he is a linebacker. So, I guess there is an argument to be made. But, where is he at? Divine Diablo. This is an 82 overall card, man. This dude has 69 strength. Alright, now it's not as bad as 57 on a safety. But it's still nowhere near close to 85 on Cody. Right? 226 pounds. It's a little heavier than Cody. I mean, it's a little heavier than Jair Brown. A little bit. Probably about 20 pounds. Last I checked, 226 is still not even close to 305 or 300, whatever Cody was. You know what I'm saying? This is my problem. Block shedding, this is a linebacker. Nonetheless, a run-stopping linebacker. 72 block shed. A little bit better than Jair, who was a run-stopping safety. Last I checked, you still don't even come close to even the 80 run-blocking footwork that is on Cody. Let alone the run-blocking power and the run-blocking itself. Yeah, I have seen this man stand up my old lineman and shed off. User or not, doesn't matter to me. Stand up my old lineman and blow up my run plays. So, that's my little rant. That's what I think should happen. Currently right now, season 2, I'm at a 2.5. If I want to be generous, a 3. Here's the thing, man. Dollar's got to get fixed, man. It's got to get fixed. The A-gap blitz, for the grand scheme of things, I guess it's fixed everywhere but the right hash. So, I honestly, I don't even think they should even bother fixing it, because I feel like as soon as they do, they'll fix the right hash, and then it'll be able to get in on the left hash in the middle of the field. That's kind of EA's updating ways. I don't know. They'll fix one thing and then they'll fuck something else up. So honestly, at this point, just leave it as it is. One thing they need to fix and get into this game is weak boxing. That's where I'm at. You should not be able to sit in dollar all game, every game, and stop the run and stop the pass. You should not be allowed to. So that's my 2 cents. Y'all can let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think about season 2? Where are you guys at? What do you think are some things that they should get into fixing or making changes to? Right now, like I said, for me, it's just dollar. So we'll see what happens. But either way, man, thank you guys, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, man, make sure you guys drop a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. It's free. It only takes 1 second. That being said, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.